Hello. Hi. I'm not quite sure the time. Not quite sure the degrees. I do know the date. It's November 13th.
Okay, if you go, I'll go. Okay. But I look great. Hey, I look great.
Alright, 30 minutes, we both go. Alright.
Fine, we both go.
I'm gonna get my car out of the structure.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a little. It could be a little offensive. una de ahí.
Holocaust Andy. It's probably because you're watching it in low quality on your settings. You can change your settings to 720. I think that's the highest quality it has. And this is an old toy. I just decided to start the stream a little different because I was in the area. What am I shooting with? My phone. It's iPhone 11, I think. And a cheap gimbal I got from Best Buy back in the day. I believe it's called, hold on, Skylab. It's called Skylab. I don't have the DJI. I'll be getting that one soon. That one's pretty sweet. But I have this one, and this one seems to work, so I'm not in a rush to grab the other one. No, not the Osmo. Well, is it the Osmo? The Osmo comes with the camera. The Osmo comes with the camera. I do have that. That's not what we're watching though. I don't know if the gimbal for the phone is called the Osmo. There you go. The Mobile 3. But I have the Osmo Plus. I tried to use that the other day for live. I tested it. It didn't work. It still has, it flashes gray in between. It's great for recording video and great, not for news, but it's great for recording video and great for You know, once the video's not live, but for live is no bueno. Is no bueno. But the gimbal's cool. It's pretty solid phone gimbal. I should probably go find a story. I think I've messed around here long enough. Right? Yep, I have a loud mouth, and I'm in my vehicle cooking meth.
Everything custody extracting the passenger.
That's what we do here. We're meth cookers. You know, it's popular now to do it in Dodge Chargers. They don't do it in RVs or car washes or dungeons anymore.
6-7 additional on yard at 6250 Hollywood Boulevard. Right. P301 follow 15 steps in Metro.
Show myself, call 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35 will remain north of Rinaldi.
Oops, that's not what I want. What do I want? I want that.
Roger 17, Paul 40, Paul 41, Paul 42, Paul 44, and Paul 46. Moving north of Jasper, 17, Paul 30. 17, Paul 31, 17, Paul 32, Paul 33, Paul 34, and Paul 35 will remain north of Tampa Avenue.
21801 South Embassy Avenue, East 2 Street.
All right, hello. So it is 64 degrees in Los Angeles at, what time is it? 9:50 p.m. And for the person who was asking what the hell is this, don't worry about it. Go away. It's my stream. I can yell at you if I want to. Yell if you want to. I will yell at you. Because I want to. Do. Oh, it's forgot about. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Tried robbing him. Out of black 417, if you bring a light colored t-shirt and blue jeans, Pegasus 311. Well, 1667 to the edge weapon call, to the now edge weapon call, that's 1614 style, identify.
now, but well, backing westbound in this parking lot, putting on Super on Court Super.
That's a red light.
Engine Patrol 91, Squad 26, Engine 59, traffic collision ALS, East Los Altos Drive, Montemillo Avenue.
Do you have a message?
Loretta, it's okay. We're just giving you a hard time.
Battalion 19, respond with units en route, traffic collision ALS, Los Altos Drive, Montemillo Avenue.
From Life Force 40.
Special detail.
Has the gas company been notified? Roger.
Life Force 22, description of the leak.
Metro from Life Force 20. We smell gas in the vicinity. We have not been able to
Three
locate
round
the
goal.
source.
Round 15, we'll be electricity fire. Life Force 20, roger. And work control.
Additional unit. 700 before second floor, 587 Mark 168. Project with F12. And I've been on 12 years today. Still some additional units. I got one Hollywood every 20 A67 is this month.
Sorry, Loretta. But that's life. Remember, no one asked you to be here. Let's watch your life. Loretta, what's your Instagram? And we're all going to hit you up and follow you. And we want you to go live and show us your life. I'm working right now. How about you show us what you do at work? Let's see if your work is boring.
Weapon uses a 45mm caliber handgun. If there are no questions for self-82 Adam, you can drop the patch.
Ellen Suspect 1348 West Ingraham Street. Additional party calls. They just suspect is a female black 45 years wearing a tank top shorts. Assaulted him. Is additional incident.
While shot on that response.
77 Spanish speaking immediately call 853 6314 line for 70.
South of Sunland on 8 Henry 54.
385 North Clover Avenue. Put him over the stream through the vehicle. Another one, a white Toyota 4Runner. License plate 5 after Mary number 446. Corolla license plate 7 from Victor Boyd 463. Code 27583 and 921 to 2.
Amateur, we're going to be on the southeast corner in front of the CVS pharmacy parking lot.
Additional unit and supervisor Balboa and
Then it turns out he's going to the CDS parking lot, 17 Echo 47. Personal license plate of David Robert Tom Henry Victor David Warren. No warrant. Record not on file.
On the Shades, mother is wearing all black, dollar 511 ring. A black shirt with roses or pink colors, incident 5850.
Card station, incident 4619. 611 or 66. Death investigation 3217 North Norwood Drive, code 2 incident 5881 RD 1588.
The mother wearing all black, daughter 511 ring, black shirt with roses or pink colors. Still at the corner of Columbus and Shades.
Verify the plate total, David Robert Tom Henry Victor David Ford.
Well, something over.
164 7.
I'd like to get apartment number.
5870, code 4 location.
Contact me, put on 29 route.
VRE unit at the Rampart Station, incident 4619.
I'm working for that. Okay? JK is 6LP. Radio 57 with color. I'm back to you.
Window to
allow.
additional information on
Say hi to everyone.
Engine 3, 50 station, East Boston, Boulevard, Jackson.
How do you do it? Close to the arena 905.
Engine 27, 1259, overdose, 25, 7253, at Leafs Avenue, 1 North Shore.
3050 west. Traffic
17 George Nora Robert 71. Terrible.
Hey, that's when Michael Hastings took it out. Right there, right behind me. I know this intersection. I've been here a few times.
And 5882. 1910 Alpha 43, squad 26, difficulty braking. 1239,
Mustang location. Also carrying a flashlight. Both flashing going towards the tunnel by the 10 freeway off of Sycamore.
18 William 30 and 18 William 50.
Fire location.
58 Colorado Center.
4, no warrant 2019 BMW 2-door. RO is Jonah Jennings. The leaser 20305 Sorrento Lane permit 102 Porter Ranch.
And that was the red light. Right there. That was the red light that he ran.
Harlech 1021 Cambridge Street, apartment 102.
55150 wearing a red-headed sweatshirt, carrying a flashlight. Information only is at 5903 RB 775.
March 7th in the Washington Room.
So, Who was here for yesterday's stream, and who clicked off a little early?
424-214.
Right as I was saying goodbye, and people were saying goodbye, noises were made, stories were followed, fires were shot, hits were made. I know I got channel 52 and channel 11. I don't know about any other channels.
And just verify the crime took place on the north side of the ship. Yeah, right here.
Alondra and Central, and it should be a 91 Honda.
More midway between Apple and Banger, and
Yes, I am just someone with the radio. I am not LAPD. You're absolutely right. I am just someone with the radio. But I have 9 of them.
and I got the Veil Black.
But yeah, I'm just someone with the radio. I didn't say I was LAPD. Did you?
Possibly the female will come down and meet.
Veil Black. I'm ready to. I'm about to.
Oh, then if you're LAPD, then you know who I am. So, there you go, sir. And if you are LAPD, you know as well as I do, you have more than one radio.
Apple Street.
9 East 47th Street.
All right, sir. What division do you work out of?
Already in front of the gate.
1 FP94. Incident 5918.
Just look through there and you got it. Yeah, you know, when we were at
You worked. Oh, so you worked. So you're not LAPD anymore.
Engine 14, engine 159, vehicle fire, West 105 at Crenshaw Boulevard.
Should be on our main detector.
Did you handle?
Ah, gotcha. No transparency? Let's just say I'm not a First Amendment auditor.
Command Colorado College View at the Eagle Rock County Plaza. Male, age in 30s, bald, wearing a white hat, red sweater, green pants. Possible to intervene with unknown substance. 510 South Alameda.
Just be advised if he makes it to Wisconsin because he's got a clear shot underneath the freeway.
Gotcha. You heard all the codes, so you're interested. I'm what you call a stringer, and depending on how long you've been an LAPD officer, you know exactly what that is, and you also know the company I work for. I work for one of the major companies in the city.
42 units and 6 travel to code 4. Echo unit information only by Wilson Radio in the area 442 South Ampedo Street, incident 5927, RD 148. Anyone, yeah. Handoff 70 Bruno. 18 feet, bigger 2 trees on the wall. 2009 Bruno, 4 round 2 and follow up. I'm down at the
Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting.
The West 8-4 plate, the total for 5931, 13,
I'm cut off, so what do I do? I don't do anything, sir. Oh, you mean I was cut off? What do I do? I thought you meant like somebody cut me off. What am I gonna do? All right, so I'll make it real easy for you because I can show you better than I can tell you. If you have Netflix, go watch a show called Shot in the Dark. It is very LAPD heavy, meaning a lot of LAPD officers in it, a lot of LA City firefighters in it. But anyways, I work for a company called LOUDLABS News. I used to work for On Scene TV. I used to work with RMG News. Now, I think I found it. I think I found that big flooding. And now I am LOUDLABS News. So I'm out here looking for stories. My crew's out here looking for stories. We're out here looking for stories, trying to show LAPD be the heroes they are. They don't always think that's what we're doing out here, but actually it is. Okay, so this is killing me softly, but I'm alright with it. Yes, that's weird, right?
1162.
Huh. Very interesting.
Roger.
During yesterday's stream, sir, and he actually tracked me down so he can take that picture.
10 South Chester, please. I don't think Mary's been identified.
It goes all the way to get up to the north there. Roger. It's pretty overgrown, right? I can't see more than like 50 yards. Copy. I gave you to those alleys. The Jewison 5944.
Did I hear about what happened at Fremont High School? No, I didn't. I did not hear what happened at Fremont High School. Scott, can I recommend a good quality scanner you're buying for a gift? A home patrol? But that depends on how much you like them. Anything. Is it digital?
Mary 454. Also responding with you. They show us with the location.
87002 watch 4. I'm having NBC. Can you show me into watch? Can I apply the play? 3-2.
If you're 2.3, MB20, MB20, are you clear? Have you arrived?
Are you clear 6 West Central, Civic, or 14811?
Hey, do you want us to hit on Adams? Stay there for a bit. Thank you. 21 of course. Favor, go to Bangor in between Sycamore and Allspace, just in case if that pumps out. There's a north-south alley in between the two streets that dumps out on Bangor. Roger.
29 abdominal pain, BLS, East Los Angeles Street, North Breezy Avenue. 26, Roger. Alright. 1109. Well, they 67 no further.
41, yeah, crew's going to be standing by the corner. He's in all white, wearing a black his white shirt, shorts, and sandals. He was arguing with the suspect, line disconnected. Additional incident by man by two.
Yeah, let's take. Did you have access on that side? Roger, there's a hierarchy that's open, so we're going to leave our car parked right here off of you got my light?
3741, we're going to be code 6, 3 and 7.
66, 15 to 20 for two.
Minus good for 130 East 80 Street. Metro units at the watch.
That's correct.
95 Radio Rapid Station.
Sacramento was fun. Thank you for asking. The only thing I didn't like was chasing the pursuit, not knowing where I was. Everything else, it's not moving. So, you know, if I have a solid address, I know I can figure out where I'm going. But when it's continually moving, that was a little tricky. But it was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Figured out what we needed to figure out. Although I do feel like the competition might have been lying a little bit. Wink, wink. What's up, Daniel?
The suspect vehicle was a gray Lexus.
Repeat the incident. Seen on your current incident or back on your previous Union Station incident?
Shows Charles and Route to Michigan Hospital.
No, I really don't see either of them too often. There's a good chance I could see Howard right now, though. I'm kind of in the area he works, and I'm in the area where Zach lives, so it's possible. Zach does make an appearance out here every once in a while, but he has a still camera in his hand. He's not really doing video and trying to sell video.
Any North with Supervisor Me 1583 11429 Ventura. Me 15 on 150.
Already.
1829. Bye-bye. C1 Roger MLK and Central. 1Q160 is close to the T and Alvaro just north of the 101.
Aaron Rodgers.
No injuries. It's on 5992.
The Rams, man. The LA Rams. Not the St. Louis Rams. The LA Rams.
9 for Elvita and Ortega RD111.
And they're not really my team. They're LA's team.
E33 Roger. 5445 North Ponce Avenue, Northern Shore.
Just 198, chest pain, 40525, Somerset Boulevard, 22, West Carfax Avenue. Squad 167, respond, attention 168, chest pain, 2706 Mount Zero, Elliott Avenue.
They're doing a continue incident, 5914.
The other vehicle in front of Glasscock, 256.
33 responding to TC Alvarado.
129, squad 134, Domino Ping, AOS, 134's area, 43140, Park Street, Cross Avenue, K.
All units, pull forward, 10 off just in place. Medical emergency only.
That dude was dancing up a storm with his doggy dog.
Break attention for the new unit, code hearing traffic 1466 East 53rd, code 2, and then 1534 and RG 1375.
9934, 9934, are you clear?
Roger, at this point.
Or Roger. Russell unit, screaming woman, 12012 Ocean Avenue, 12012 Ocean Avenue, possibly on the 3rd floor, on the west side of the building, inside the building. Code 3, incident 5996. RD 831, Wesley unit, town identify.
Maybe just alternate 1125, northbound 5 north of RT.
Expecting switch responding code 3 from San Vicente, Montana, 21212, Ocean Avenue.
Squad 131, Sentinel 333 East Avenue, R12, cross the morning circle.
Quarter 7 Roger. Go further notice.
Roger. 223 RE in road. Unit 14 group 24301, Harris Street, incident 5765 2101. And any West Valley unit 14 group 7704 North R Avenue, incident 5767 1001. And the trespass was 7406 North Newcastle, incident 5989 1015.
All right. So, where am I? I'm just kidding. I know where I am. Oh, someone's talking to me. Where am I?
Roger. Be advised that Mount Clear is
Oh, look at the pretty husky.
2161.
Metro RA866.
What you want?
Charlie every day.
When did you send that? Send it, and then. Yeah, that's the dancing guy. There he is dancing again. He was dancing. He's having himself a good time. As he should.
17 Avenue 1, you can show us. 17 Avenue 49 and 17 L 80, code 614154, Roscoe Boulevard, apartment number 4.
What's up, Goodyear, Arizona? Yes, I do know. I thought you said bye. I thought you were leaving. You said adios. You left. Yeah, he still works with RMG. He's the owner. So he'll always work for RMG. RMG stands for Ragebrook Media Group. Austin's last name is Ragebrook. Therefore, he is Ragebrook Media Group. My night is well, I guess. It's going. What's up, Paulito? Just sitting here waiting for a story. I didn't get to see anybody's response, but was anybody last night as we were saying goodbye, did anybody say goodbye and then miss the action? Or were you able to stay? Just as I said goodbye, we got some action. Got ourselves a good fire. You missed it. You stayed right on.
Two males, married 20 to 30 years. Number 1, a white and black or white and blue flannel jacket. Number 2, Ball's wearing a black shirt.
Irish. I've owned huskies in the past. It's not fair to have a husky where I'm living right now. It's not. I know what huskies need, and even though it's a part husky, I understand. We went looking. I have some video. We found. It's funny. We found these 4 terrier mixes. 2 boys, 2 girls. Lisa wanted the 2 boys. And then we also found and they were puppies. Then we also found a hound mix that was 2 months old, and that's what Dade wanted. We still haven't done any, like, nothing's for sure, nothing's confirmed. I have a lot of dog issues right now, and I need to make sure that Bronson's not a mean little kid. He has intentions. He hasn't been nice to the animals that he's been around, so I'm in no rush.
19 towards Vermont, suspect it was a white 4-door possible Toyota. Suspect the driver, male Hispanic, heavy set, beanie, black long sleeve shirt. Shots fired at Pierre Son, already not needed.
Is Mount Sac near Holt and San Antonio? If so, there was a shooting.
24 T31, 24 T31, line MGC jail. 51.
AG, may you rest in peace. We'll just call you May. Don't believe everything you see on TV. He doesn't work the South LA area any longer, but he still is involved in the company.
1189, Roger. There's not a call on IDL in the queue. There's another unit assigned. 885, have you arrived?
5979. They acknowledged, but I haven't got the call yet.
Thank you for Roger.
989, Digit 24, Abdominal Pain BLS, 11871 East Carson Street, Parkdale Avenue.
All Edward Charles 192.
Avenue Apartment 14. Code 2, incident 6012, RD 1981.
4072, 4072, are you clear?
Roger, thank you. For traffic stop, Linux and Valera, 7 Paul Edward Charles 192. 85,
Hi, Zoe. I don't like this light. Sorry. You guys look outside. It's much better.
6 Salt LA City, Wilshire Station.
Lawrence and Central. CPR in a white Mercedes. Uber driver.
Hold on.
Dispute over. Me2?
Can I have the night watch North Hollywood detectives to come to my location?
Any North Hollywood Night Watch.
Brenda, you want my address too? Social Security? Mother's maiden name?
1503, W110.
Code 6, 133 David North John 297.
Spanner 30 to 40, wearing a checker jacket, shorts with a shopping cart and a small dog, facing the wall along the freeway. Code 2, incident 6028, RD 1361. 5 Kitchen says 6025, RD 964. Wearing green jacket, black pants on a bike last seen southbound Laurel Canyon. Suspect fell into his bike on the ground, possibly attempting to make a fraudulent traffic collision charge against the PR. Suspect is DOA, information says 6033, RD 1621. Okay, they can be here with me.
Entrance point 135 to ALS, 710 East Avenue, J10, 7th Street East.
So, 24 holding will be clear shortly.
Go with the 2 Ds in there or just one David?
Any of us executed, man and woman dispute, 443 Catalina Street. Male and female heard arguing, possibly fighting. Code 2, incident 6037, RD 2026. 2100 West Bear Park Avenue. Code 2, incident 5925, RD 1115. All day is Mary, to Future Falls Highway.
Entrance 171 to ALS, 6428 Meadows Court, Unit 12, West Pacific Coast Highway.
Wow.
Fuck
you.
Entrance 151 Bleak ALS, 638 East Colorado Avenue, Unit 24A, Amar Park Drive.
335, all parties are DOA. 146 flying the Mecca Hollywood, 7 call, David Mary, 3
Overdose. One.
Structure fire 20's first in. Task Force 20, Rescue 20, Engine 6, Rescue 806, Task Force 3, Squad 21, Battalion 11, Battalion 1, respond to the structure fire.
Sure, why not?
1711 West Montana Street, across the Lemoyne.
My area is LA County.
West Montana Street, across the Lemoyne.
I work LA County.
West Corner Street. Subject is now 26 years. It's code 2, incident 6047, party 859. Time come in. Call back to voicemail, incident 5934. And are you and the other van I agree still put 6 on van Owen?
Victor 1, roger. 8 Southeast Unit, code 30 Ringer. 1727 East 107th Street at Watts Tower, Simon Rodia. Code 2, incident 6048, Saturday 1837.
Can't see, Captain. I can't see.
On the platform, till 6 mils, about 30 years. Black shirt, blue jeans, have open containers, code 2, incident 6049, RD 2024.
The problem with a good structure fire right now is all the helicopters are up looking for news. But I need to listen for a size up.
Rest 867 cancel.
So R886 from South 6356 from correction 1365 on Osborne Street. Incident 500. Clear answer.
Roger.
How long for that
Nothing showing. We've been investigating.
Nothing showing.
without any information on the incident.
Nothing showing.
Units responded to the structure fire at 1711 Montana Street. Task Force 20 on scene reports a large elementary school. Nothing showing invest mode.
Like GP.
Rescue 29 on the radio, pressure down to Central Cat 16.
Red 5, 10, 22.
Suspect shooting a BB gun at the building. I'm definitely not aiming towards conservation.
Why are you shooting a BB gun at a building, dude? Boom. Boom.
Suicidal subject at the Gold Line Total Station 2330 East 1st Street. They're on the street level of the Gold Line Total Station. Supervisor is still fixed with the suicidal subject. There's no further.
Your KGC 3 cancel your van with the father Phoenix 1456. So we have to hold your time down non-protocol and our ECC 30
6, LAPD is not on scene yet. Still in row.
866 copy.
Okay, there's a follow-up for the 6. Like you're going to
Roger 6, just pull out. That's about it.
Show me the route, visit 5931.
So cancel incident 4014.
And now 8100 South Grand, subject number 1, mailbox 20 is 120 wearing a white shirt, shorts, and a brass code number 2, possible now, no further code 2, incident 6067, NRD 1266.
CDW just occurred 1742 West 84th Place. SD is staging for PD incident 5931. Also known Hispanic, unknown color hooded jacket, backpack. Vehicle taken to the 1998 Honda Civic.
Task Force 20.
On the rear window.
You can have all companies back out emergency.
Southbound on Central. Bunch of comments for
All units responded to structure fire 1711 West Montana Street. Continue to non-emergency.
15806. RD is 2550.
Take person 1706 Bush Boulevard.
Address 1716 Manor Gate Road, Upper Brookway.
23rd, 9
5 males versus 1 female, code 3 incident.
We can take this back to 7. Spot Construction Fire 1711 West Montana Street. Task Force 20 Rescue 20 will handle. All the units make themselves available. Going back to 7, keeping it task 12.
Between 56, 2 males fighting for lumbering a great hooded sweatshirt. In mutual combat, both on the ground. Code 26079, already 147.
6-4, we'll notify LA County.
Handle the 0415 woman, 4721 West Clinton Street, from location, suspect female is Hispanic light complexion, wearing a blue sweater, possibly injured in front of an narcotics were involved with the residence. Code 276 220.
Quaker Oats. At least there's somebody sensible on here.
Correction, 36 RP 105, your incident was 5-8.
Brenda, I don't know that yet.
RP 106, your incident was
But hopefully not.
070.
2 units, 83 domestic violence suspect, 646 South Olive Street, incident 60, crashing in the second floor parking lot, incident 6084 RD 152, semi-traditional.
That's Pershing Square.
021 RD 1395. 21Z1 suspect led well and when I got on 3 repeat which part?
20 RB, you just heard that 415 women call.
2888, Roger. South Olive. 10-867. There's a call.
Pomona's been real busy the past couple hours, so we got 3 stories out of there that have potential of making the 11 p.m. news. There was a fire truck hit. There's a whole parking lot.
There's a 45 car ambulance and if could that be related to your call?
Metro for rescue 878.
So speaking of stalkers, here we go.
Engine 34 on scene, abdominal pain, ALS, 11871 East Carson Street, South Clarksville Avenue.
It's just a whole parking lot. It's weird that they decided to pull up right next to me. Maybe he has to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he's looking for a bathroom. Just use a bush, man. Don't be scared.
Suspect vehicle is a black Chrysler on a license plate. Suspect male unknown, found.
So,
Victim female unknown.
back to what I was saying.
Additional incident 6084.
Pomona's been hot. 3 stories out of there. Traffic accident involving an LA County fire personnel, a woman who was shot multiple times, and an off-duty who crashed on 71, an off-duty officer. So we have those 3 things that are being pumped out for the 11s. Might have already made the 10s, I don't know.
131 West corner of 8th and Broadway. Officers, I had a 3-way track 3 channel 45 is clear, resume mobile broadcasting 3-way track 3 channel 45.
Wilshire, 5 Union Point Charles, 818.
22 reading, right. Negative 415 woman 56 on West 1st Street, 75963 8557.
Brighten up, right? A little bit. A little bit.
3 King X-ray Henry 561.
King X-ray Henry 561.
Don't forget to wash your hands. I'm about to use a bush. Hopefully I don't find the same one.
Frequency for crime podcast.
87. Center 17. 3 King X-ray Henry 561. Return record not file.
So Hollywood's here, and when I say Hollywood's here, that means they're shooting a movie or a commercial or some sort of production. And we happen to be in Hollywood, so when I say Hollywood's here, it doesn't quite make as much sense, or it makes more sense.
An HWA crime occurred approximately 1 hour ago from 6320 Topanga Canyon Boulevard. Suspect was last seen on foot southbound Topanga Canyon. Suspect is described as a male, white, blonde, blue, 5'8", 180, approximately 20 years of age, wearing a leather jacket and blue jeans. Weapon used was a trash can. No property taken. Came in.
So, you know, for every production, they have a base camp. And we're sitting right next to a base camp, and 2 vans just pulled up, which is the transport vans, which means they're shooting somewhere around here, not here, and then they have to transport the dudes from here to there. I have 2 buddies who used to be in transport. One's in transport now, and the other one doesn't have to do transport anymore.
Roger, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'8", 180, 20 years, leather jacket, blue jeans.
Since sometimes you can follow transport, and then you see what's what and where's where, and it can turn into a story if fire or police get involved. And that gets involved if there's a traffic collision and or a fire or a crime or whatever. But that's not what we're sitting here doing.
Suspect male, black hoodie, black pants, red shoes, sleeping on the train, refusing to leave. Code 16099 RD 881.
I do, Travis, I do.
Male, white, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'8", 180, 20 years, wearing a leather jacket, blue jeans, weapon used as a traffic.
Yep.
Property taken, information incident, 5200.
Center Squad 131, unconscious, 27936, San Carlos Way, East Avenue, R2.
Jamie, I don't know. I just know a female was shot multiple times. Is that Holton, San Antonio? Is that near Mount Sac? Because you called it Mount Sac shooting. We're not calling it Mount Sac shooting. Because if it's Mount Sac shooting, that kind of says that the shooting took place at the college. Did it take place at the college? I don't quite think that's the story here. I have one radio. It came with the car.
Control from RA 809.
Is that a cancel on 646 South Olive?
Alright, Roger. Cancel 646 South Olive.
Good point.
5607 South Wilson Place.
You want to watch that full line train, or is it on a bike?
Request PD and supervisor the location. Monitor comments for additional code 2 incident.
From RSQ, on that, we can cancel the LAPD on their frequency. Argument only, no patients.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to show that. My bad.
At that location at the bus platform by Arcadia, bus number 8399 at line 910, run 32, suspect male, white, 65 years, white shirt, dark pants, code 2 incident 6101.
Yeah, we don't need to show her anymore. I guess I should have watched it first.
From the BLC, stand by.
6109 1998.
Sometimes I don't quite know what I'm looking at because I'm not looking straight at it. I'm always looking around to make sure things, even when I'm doing news, I don't zoom in straight to the target, or I'm not concentrating on the target. I'm concentrating on everything around it, the framing and stuff like that. In that particular case, I wasn't focused on what was happening, and then I realized we were showing too much of the female. Luckily, there's no parts, no bathing suit parts shown. But he does have a clear shot of the hole in her belly.
107 fire alarm 18211 Solid Canyon Road. Arstow Drive. AT&T.
So you're talking about something that happened on Amar Road. Now, I don't know that there was a shooting on Amar. See how you just called it a shooting, a Mount Sac shooting? See how things get? I told you there was a shooting at Holt in San Antonio, and now you just said, hey, what's up with the Mount Sac shooting? And now you're telling all your friends there's a shooting at Mount Sac. We don't know that, do we? So as for Amar, the off-duty that crashed was at 71 in Rancho. The lady who was shot was at Holt and Casewell, Holt and San Antonio, same thing. And the traffic accident was going to be, that was in Hacienda Heights. So I don't know what happened on Amar. So I'm not going to call it a shooting. You can call it whatever you want. Yep. See, woken SoCal, fake news. That's how things get out of hand, man. She asked what happened at Mount Sac. I said, I don't know. I just know there's a shooting in this area. I gave her the streets, and then now she turned that into a shooting out of college. Who knows? There might be. I have no idea. There's a Mount Sac or Mount San Antonio College. That's what SAC is, Mount San Antonio College. She's not talking about Sacramento. She's talking about near Pomona. Right? Am I right? I believe so, yeah. Has nothing to do with Sacramento. I knew where she was talking about. Gotcha. Known to carry a gun. Code 6128 RD 1654.
1283, that is location for your PR. It's 54 in Gramercy. Notify FD when they're enter.
Can I get an RA to respond to 95 just been LX 4. 10 Rest 900, sick person in section Venice.
Can you open the gate for responding, Matt?
Sheriff's homicide detectives were investigating the death of an infant boy found Wednesday in Walnut and pronounced dead at the hospital. Family's hatchback SUV was still open and parked at the strip mall on Amar Road, where the discovery was made at 5:45 p.m. The father found his baby boy in distress in the rear-facing car seat. By the time first responders arrived, the boy had been rushed into the Skyline dentist office. They saw the father conducting CPR on the 1.5-year-old. They took life-saving efforts. The child was pronounced dead at the nearby hospital. His father was last seen in a patrol car detained by deputies. The boy's mom came later, also detained for questioning. A very chaotic scene. The death investigation was ongoing. Don't quite know exactly what happened yet. It does say, be alert. A neighbor said, when you have children, can't let your guard down. Double check, triple check. I know exactly what he means. There's times where I don't have Bronson and I feel like I left him or I forgot him somewhere. It's very weird. I'm overly aware, but that's what's happening on Amar. And it happened at 5:45. So that story is very, very well covered and done. Quaker Oats. Nobody said he left his kid in the car. Again. There you go. It said the dad noticed the kid in distress. Could have been driving. Turn around. Saw him choking. You don't know. But see how you just assumed he left a kid in the car. It wasn't hot today. Man, dude, you guys upset me. I'm sorry. You really do upset me. And it's only because this is my industry and this is how hashtag fake news starts. And this is how, remember the telephone game? Ugh. Quaker, you should know better than that. I mean, your statement is true, Quaker. I will give you that. You're absolutely, that's a true statement, yes. But I'm guessing you assumed. I don't know about that, Quaker. I don't know about that. In the context, I think you were assuming. But you're right.
6132 or the 2035. So do you want to send me that call?
What's up, Eric? Sarah, I have no idea.
Patrol 97, Public Assist, 980 East Alasta Avenue, South Powell Avenue, McDonald's parking lot.
As was, at least we're conversating. At least we have a dialect going. Hey, everybody drink. Everybody drink. And you can't be wrong if you're conversating and having a dialect. There's some people that don't even talk about it.
Enter squad 134, unconscious, 43830, 10th Street West,
I was just on Rosecrans about an hour ago, seeing the helicopter chasing, so what? I don't understand.
Enter 162, squad 161, 68 left.
I don't understand.
101 South Yukon Avenue, West 135th Street.
I don't get it. I'm confused. I got off the freeway on Highland and saw a car parked. What's up, Sylvan? Alright, what are we doing?
1550 South Normandy Avenue.
We need a cell back incident 5773. We have one invested.
That's funny, they believe you. That must mean you tell a lot of stories. Because if you have a reputation for not telling stories, they'll believe what you say. Don't cry wolf, Selvin. Don't cry wolf. Jerry R., this is season 2, but we changed it to Scott in the Dark.
Roger, we got the address and what platform, or verified you're at the top level?
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. Everybody drink.
Roger, man. We are at the top level.
To be honest with you, AGP doesn't really bother me, concern me. I don't care. I mean, at this point, you're just telling me a story that happened. There's 100 stories a day that happened. I'm not aware of all of them, nor do I care. Do they concern me? I kind of don't like filling my head with stories that don't concern me during the day. I know school fights are topical right now. I do know that. But all the particulars of what's going on at all the schools, it's not my job. But thank you. Working SoCal, you got water. Yep, Daniel, that's all I do. That's all I do. Aaron Rodgers, absolutely they do. And I had an LAPD officer do it yesterday. It was during the live stream. I get out of the car, you don't really see it happening, but you hear me talking to him, and then I leave the scene, drive around the block, and then as I come back to the scene, he tracked me down and we snapped a picture. AGP, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all.
Fullerton from Santa Fe Springs.
Yeah, Andrea. There's a little more to it, though. You got to know what to do with that information that's being put out over those radios. Yes, Jim, there is. Have you figured it out yet? And it doesn't have to be alcohol. You can drink anything.
Female black life insured on pants and a male black shirt, black pants. Both new incident 6164 and RV 1235. Verify 281 here, 6163 and RV 1203.
It's very low audio, identify only.
Look at that. We've been going for a minute. 79 of them. Time flies when you're having fun. Right? Right? Right. Time flies when you're having fun. No Jim, but close. Really close. Like you can't get any closer except for the right answer. Jerry, nah. I mean, if I see him in the field, I'll be cordial. But I'm not calling him and inviting him to my kid's birthday party or anything like that.
White pants is actually walking up Big Road towards the Phoenix car dealership.
Thank you, 213. Aaron, no, I walked right by it the other day. Daniel, that's a weird question. Because the way that you phrased it is, how do I explain that? Entrapment?
Go ahead. Read your call.
So, I'm going to say no to that. Do I have lights installed? Absolutely. But do I have lights installed on my vehicle to help me get to incidents quick? I don't need lights to get to incidents quick. Those what the lights do? Lights don't do anything. Do like lights physically don't do anything. They're just lights. They travel fast.
Right.
But I don't need lights to get to incidences quick.
Traffic, Wilton and Vernon, code 3 incident 6.
I get there quick because I'm quick.
Traffic in Canada identified.
You aren't allowed them either? What aren't you allowed? I have lights. I got flashy lights. See, there's my flashy lights. I call flashy lights bells and whistles. I don't have a lot of bells and whistles on my vehicle. My vehicle is to get me where I need to go. Now, a lot of stringers, most of them who have put nothing on TV, have better equipment in their vehicle than I do. They have more bells and whistles. They're like, dude, check out my new light. Check out my new light pattern. Check out this new thing I got. Check this out. Cool. When's the last hit you got on TV? I don't care about your bells and whistles. Yeah, the lights around the outside. That's on the outside. I have those too. There's some right there. Boom, they're there flashing. In the back, let's see. Can't really see the white ones. Amber, I call them yellow. Right, Heisenberg? You don't need lights for anything. They're safety. That's what I use them for. My lights are safety and safety only. Yeah, see, Daniel, you have bad intentions, ill will intentions to start off with.
6174 RD 2033.
I got some jobs to do. The Hemi also lets me get there somewhat quick.
57 at Olive 16 already.
Order on Roger, I'll just 141 circle.
Come on, Roger.
Major PR 8223 with Blackburn Avenue, 2 incident 6180, RD 722. Can we get a direction of travel or basing?
Woo, 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 woo,
Target code
woo, woo,
6178, RD 395. Basic 43, cardiac arrest, 3340 PR, self-drive.
74th Street, go to incident 6154, RD 1259.
Jim,
Roger, ma'am, just so you know.
how often do I do this? I'm hitting it hard in November because I'm probably gonna slack off in December. But I don't know. Right now it's once a day, but usually once every other day, 3 to 5 times a week, sometimes more. It's kind of like how I work. 213, no, I didn't. But the fact that you just said possible kidnapping, things don't catch my attention like confirmed kidnapping. That'll catch my my attention. But Jim, have you seen the show? And are you aware of the company and who we are and what I am and things like that? We're coming up on the two-year anniversary in just a few days here. Right on, Jim. Right on. Yeah, I started streaming because I wanted. We were starting to get a lot of people out here. Starting to get a lot of people out here who wanted to do what it is I do, and they all thought that it was going to be like what they saw on TV. And I wanted to start doing this stream to show people, one, it's not what it's like on the show, and two, if you think it's going to be like what it is on the show, you have another thing coming. And three, if you're really, really into it, right here is a how-to. So I have helped a few people make some hits around the country and around the world, and I've also helped some people get some jobs around the country and around the world, and I expanded my team around the country and around the county. But I've been streaming now for about a year. I've been streaming now for about a year, and it's turned into a secondary income. On nights where I don't get hits, I get donations. On nights where I don't get hits, I get gas money paid for. Plus, this stream will continually generate, cents, and every once in a while, cents will equal dollars, and dollars are what parents want when they have kids.
Incident 6181, code 2.
Roger. And will it
Code 2, incident 6192, RD 182.
You're in Philly? There's a Philly stringer on here. He shows up here sometimes.
Incident 6181 has now been upgraded to code 3. Respond code 3 to location. Any available supplies recommend.
George, Henry, or anything else we can check for you?
Code 3 from Central Station.
Snoop, in my car. In my car. Jesse, I didn't. It was Randy. Who's Randy? Yep, I'm in Vegas, pressing my luck. Get it? Pressing my luck. It was a joke. I thought I would just take a shot in the dark and do a joke. Get it? Get it? Shot in the dark. Get it?
There's no motor to it. Yeah, back alarm. It's going to be overhead.
Next meeting to left just occurred 8323 Blackburn Avenue. Code 2 incident 6180, RD 722.
Daniel, First Amendment. You don't need credential to shoot anything from a public place.
Rooftops and alleys are going to be clear.
Lisa, not today, every day.
East 652, 6155, 470. One deck, person responding to the flight. 14845, roger.
847, come in.
1467, 20 minutes for Delta.
Are you able to call the PR?
Daniel, are you familiar with First Amendment auditors? If not, you can go down that rabbit hole for hours. Some of the things they say to rile people up just so they could get a lawsuit out of them. Loophole media is what I call them.
Subject male black wearing off-road clothing
40 West Boulevard.
36
off you 1 West Boulevard.
Possible female with illness, 1347 West Hetner Avenue. Subject female other, 19 years, 5'2", 135, wearing a black shirt, blue pants, carrying a yellow backpack. Subject suffers from depression.
What up?
Subject last seen
Ron?
on foot towards from Western towards Toyota.
Heisenberg, not after a while.
Question 1107.
Like right off the bat. I have learned some things from them though.
I have you as 2185, watch 5.
But,
You need to log off and log back on.
I don't know, volume 4. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to get a story for y'all.
Code 61310 Brantford.
I don't really start with an end time. I just know it's going to be anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours. All right, on Travis. At this point, we call that the prequel. That's the prequel.
1310 Bradford.
First 170, Squad 14, Chastain 162. 112 Destiny Avenue, West 118th Street.
Metro from Rescue 867. Have the PR come down and meet us or buzz us in, please.
No. My name is not Scott Road. It's Scott Lane. No, I've had this hat for a while. It's a new it's a new button. I got it while at the golf tournament.
Traffic unit, ambulance, traffic CPI involved, Figueroa and Flower. Code 3, incident 611, RD 359.
Incident 6099.
I don't know why you're LOLing, Daniel. The best phone you have, or the best phone you have. Now you can LOL. The best camera you have is the one you have on you. And most of the stories you see on TV are already shot by the time the cameraman gets there. And a lot of time the cameraman will just get somebody's cell phone footage. So I don't know why you're LOLing. You're like, oh, I can't do this job because I don't have all the equipment. When I started this job, you needed 5 things. 6th thing I can't teach you. Nowadays, 4 of those things are turned into 1. Your phone is not your car, but your phone is your computer, your phone is your scanner, your phone is your camera, and your phone is your directions. Your phone is your everything. It's just not the car. So to answer your question, yeah. Yes, you can. Ron, one pretended to on TV, and then there is one that works with RMG. But for the most part, no. I only know of the one. Ruben, I didn't. I was snoring.
104, clear last 4. 36 off 104, clear incident 6213.
Well, Lisa, considering they call it a mobile phone, I'm sure you can take me with you.
6228, 3455. 45370.
Jamie, yeah, but I explained to him really quick, I don't need their footage to tell the story. The story happened no matter what. And a lot of times people are like, they see the show or they see the movie and they think they're gonna make their car payment. I'm like, no, I don't need. I used to offer money back in the day, but the way it works now is no, I don't need your money. The story happened no matter what. Now, if you have something that's pretty gnarly and I know that I can turn that around real quick, then yeah, I'll grab it from you. But I'll give someone my card, and if they want money and I need it, and I need that footage, if they have like the officer or the suspect actually firing shots, then yeah, I might PayPal them a couple bucks. But for the most part, nah. The story happened no matter what. I love when I get there and everyone's, dude, I got it. I got it all, man. I got it all. Like what'd you get? Oh man, I got it all. Like what I got here before you. I was like, yeah, but that guy's still in the vehicle. So what do you have that I don't? And you shot it on your cell phone. And I have a camera that zooms. So yeah.
10 engine 14, 15 auto rollover. Eastbound 10 freeway ascent.
AGP, I don't know what you're talking about, but all right. Almost 20, Jim. Almost 20.
Somebody from the following 211 contact has 1380 on the patch, go ahead. Century 247 advising this 311 occurred approximately.
I know, Andrew, it's crazy. It's they want full transparency, but as soon as you ask them, what they're doing there, nope. Loophole media, man. Loophole media. The good news is they make us look good. I was talking to LAPD about it yesterday. The way that police officers look at First Amendment auditors is the way they used to look at stringers. Now they look at stringers with respect and think the bad way against the First Amendment auditors. Jim, absolutely not. Playing with cameras was a hobby, but the day I started this job, April 4th, 2000, I got hits that day.
6489, Cavallari Road, Unit 2.
And then it was a job from April 4th, 2000 until September 11th, 2001. It was just a job. It was a cool job. It was just a job. Used to work during the day, which allowed me to enjoy my nights. And when 9/11 happened, news kind of changed, and I started doing the overnight. Once I started doing the overnight, I started getting really good at it. Found out that I was really good at it and turned it into a career.
4051 is RD 467.
But I will tell people this, Jim. Don't expect to do with it what I did. It just doesn't exist anymore. I tell people, look at it like a hobby with the possibility of making money. I started doing it because I didn't care about the dollars. I wanted to see my stuff on TV, and then they gave me money for it. So it was really cool. My whole reasoning of doing what I'm doing was not money driven. Now I'm a little older and wiser and I have a family, so money driven gets involved. But when I first started doing it, money wasn't the reason why I was doing it. And if money's the reason why you're doing it, you're in the wrong business.
43. Do we have an updated address?
Why is it so quiet in here?
6181 custody.
Boy 124. 239.
2 minutes max mail.
No AGP.
Gray long sleeve shirt, dark pants, number 2 live
It's what it is.
dark jeans.
I'm about a month behind.
6251 RD 1233. Nebraska 29 OBS 532 South Hobart.
Incident 61.
Immediate dispatch into Nebraska 20 auto versus motorcycle. Intersection Glendale and Aaron Street.
City of Oakland. Ready to check.
No AGP. Like what I wrote is like what it is.
101 Broad Street, but work with the type of victim right now. 65A North Land.
1445 incident 6064.
Near history 17.
857 RP's coming out to me.
Call back to see if the PR would like to.
That's from Risk 857, we've located RP.
Appointment 204.
Road 70, line up, down to
Let's go 420 East Brooks Avenue, apartment 204. Central traffic units in 11871, 11871, ambulance traffic, Glendale and Aaron,
Yeah, you just come up to say hi. That's not very nice, AGP.
No trouble. 357.
213. I don't really answer that. I mean, it's what you would think it is.
321. Southwestern is handle identified.
It's what you would think it is.
Back currently on our last incident. We're going to be on the blue line platform.
10614 Roger.
864 770.
3057. I'll take one of those two calls. 3857. Handle Daytime Alpha to 4237 South Diablo Drive. 6187 RD 391.
Daniel, that's somewhat of a good question. I own it. I own it.
Also from engine 789, this call is a false update DOA.
When they buy it, they have our permission to use it for eternity. Unless a year or two later they ask for it again and I have to resend it, then I can charge them again. But if, let's say there's a major earthquake right now and I get some great footage, and then 10 years later on the anniversary of, they show my footage, they don't owe me money again. Unless they call me and ask me for it. So they have the rights to use footage owned by me. That's why we put our logo on it.
Hugo Gonzalez, 2909 Osborne Street, Pacoima.
You show clear. There's no incident.
How many languages can I speak? I don't really speak English. I speak American. There is a difference. So I speak American. Yeah, there you go. I mean, American is a type of English, but let's be honest.
Metro from Task Force 10, we're on scene eastbound 10 freeway, San Pedro, single vehicle rollover. All patients are out of the vehicle. You cancel 14, East Rescue 15.
Volume 4, I don't know. You said you was a producer? I don't remember saying that. I mean, I have produced things, I guess.
Engine 14, engine 1 to 4, cancel.
But I'm not gonna share your rap video.
Engine 41.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're promoting. I don't know what you're representing. I've produced some things in the past. Can you say red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast? I just did. All I know is we need a story. And what's really cool is helicopters are gone. Unless it's a pursuit, then they'll break in. But for the most part, helicopters are gone. And now's the perfect time to get a story. Between now and 3. That's prime time. Prime time. Ellen, I'm bored. That's how it's going. You say red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. How's that? Can you say toy boat 3 times as fast as you can? The answer is no. I do have a V8, and I usually spend about a half a tank of gas a night. Half a tank of gas about $30, so about $30 a night, give or take. AR control all he wants. Trolls don't bother me. See, there's Channel 4 landed.
Engine plane, squad 51, squad 51, battalion 1, engine 8, engine 7, gas main bridge, 300.
I know, right, Heisenberg? Time flies when you're having fun.
Rescue 15, from engine 10, go to 1.
Danica, no suspect description, no suspect vehicle description, suspect male Hispanic, dark skin, 5'7", wearing all black clothing and a black bandana. Weapon used was a blue steel semi-automatic handgun. Property taken, wallet with a West Virginia ID, cell phone, and black headphones. Information only, incident 6180.
Follow 15, 7th and Metro, Expo Blue Line Pathway.
1353 North Florida.
Cypress 8, Squad 8, 01 data, 229 West Santa Monica Boulevard, North La Jolla Avenue. Enter 114, Public Assist, 17227 Big Lake Avenue, 171st Street East.
That's Mission 41, you have the apartment number? Where do you live?
Central, check for open mic.
One stand by for further contact. Metro from 867 will clear row last. Attach us with our engine. Cancel 862. Push around. 862 cancel.
Engine 23, Squad 45, then 1 data, 10522 East Artesia Boulevard.
DM. How do you judge a good story? Like I heard earlier, a car rolled over. I always tell my guys, just because a car rolled over doesn't mean it's a story. Did somebody die? Somebody trapped? What did it hit? There's all kinds of things that are involved. Where it happened, the time it happened, how many victims are involved. So many different things go into it. But if you're near it, you always roll it to see if you could check it out. But put your eyes on it and see if it's worth it. But for the most part, experience. Code 999 was actually my very first story.
Engine 41, Rescue 41, Engine 27, double dispatch, Engine 27 cancel, Engine 41, Rescue 41 only. That's what 271.
Code 3 doesn't matter to me. But I've never heard a 999. I know what a 999 is. I've never heard of it though. Put over the radio. It just comes out as an officer needs help, or officer down. It just comes out as an officer down. That's what a 999 is, an officer down. But you never hear 999. You just hear officer down. That seems to grabs people's attention a little more when you hear officer down as opposed to a code. Now a 998 is officer involved shooting. And that they will say a 998 investigation, or we're on a 999, or excuse me, we're on a 998, things like that. But yeah, I never heard it. Okay, that you changed your name. Cool, I guess. Do I still never stopped? Everybody does. Everybody packages. Like I said, don't believe everything you see on TV. Everybody packages. And some people package dirty. The other day, RMG did a little dirty packaging. I saw what you did, Shannon. I saw what you did. Dirty packaging. Good night, AGP.
72 automatic line.
783 and 781 code 6. 781, 7833, code 6823 North Monsanto.
Suspect there now, 244 South Normandy Avenue. Suspect is male, unknown, dark skin, wearing all black clothing.
The dirty packaging worked for one channel. Didn't work for the others. He was hoping it would, but it didn't.
138, incident 6181.
Reduced curve. 6461 North Lancaster Boulevard. 1 Street north of that location of the
Volume 4, I have.
Exact address.
I have.
Section 1 Street
It was the one before this. But you couldn't tell by looking at it. Not a single problem with the body. It looked fine. It looked completely fine. It just had its underneath torn out. Yeah. Yeah, T-glass. I golf. I used to snowboard and surf and skate, but life doesn't permit those things that much anymore. But I golf. Dirty packaging. Yeah, so what happened was he got a story for the 10s and 11s. It was a stabbing. It was a double stabbing in Hollywood. And that made the 10 and 11 o'clock news. So then he got a story later after midnight, and we got that story together. It was a fire. So by packaging with the stuff he already got earlier, all he was doing is trying to take away from me and not try to get new hits, because he can't get any new hits if he packaged with something that already aired. So he basically gave it away for free to try to take away from me. It worked with Channel 11. Channel 11 used his stabbing footage and then didn't buy my fire and used his fire footage. Channel 4, 7, and 52, I believe, and maybe another one, I'm not sure, used my footage and didn't take his dirty package. Wild Bill, I don't keep a handicap because I don't really play in tournaments. I like to say I keep it under 100. I'm usually about 15 over on each side. I'm very good at pars, bogeys, and doubles. About once around, maybe 2 holes around, I'll have a blow-up hole. I'll get that snowman or that 10, and I will write down, you know, that it's a 4 over or a 6 over. Yeah, Wild Bill, I try to keep it under 100. I'm rarely over 100 unless it's a new course that I've really never played. I've gotten the 80s a few times, but most of my score is 93, 94, 95. Lately, my driver has let me down. My 3-wood is going straighter and farther than my driver, which means I need to get myself back to the driving range, which I rarely do. And I don't play as much golf since the wife started her job. I don't golf as much because I'm taking kids to school in the morning. Can you make money being a stringer at night? Ron, go watch the Netflix show. I'm not out here for my health, man. Yeah, Jonathan, there was a shooting. A female was shot. If you actually showed some of the footage on here, if you go back, you'll see it at Holt near San Antonio. Oh, during the day? Yes. Monday through Friday, it's a little hard. And you can only work between like 10 and 2 because you can't really move about anywhere. Weekends, it's lucrative. But if you get anything that the stations can't get, absolutely.
CHP states it's on the west side of the 110 freeway transition.
Wild Bill, that's like 10 years old, man. Maybe even 20 at this point. Nah, I love my driver. I just got to shorten my backswing. I swing my driver like I was swinging my irons, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. I just need to shorten my backswing, that's all.
CHP's on scene. Stand by. It's on a transition road.
I have some buddies in the long drive world, so I have a House of Ford shaft and a crank head.
Transition to the westbound Santa Monica freeway.
And I'm not mad at it.
Zippy. Whose traffic stop?
3 Pacific Unit, ADW suspect there now. 9802 Tabor Street, 9802 Tabor Street, suspect male, black, armed with a hatchet. Stand by for additional code 3, incident 6322 RD 1409.
3 can I get additional units? Stand by. Georgie is available.
Available, meet 14 FD 1720 Brooks.
Porter 3 is requesting additional unit. Sheffield and Allen.
Implement 6243 29.
At the location, the
Pacific
station says
Pacific
suspect is
Bangala,
on private property, which is the subject to be removed. Stand by.
Porter 8, are you available?
Jamie, golf jargon is hilarious if you're immature. If you're immature, you could listen to golf commentators and laugh your butt off. Always talking about immature things.
For search station on the coastline. Incident 6058, no home back units available.
Shop 7, still no additional
Units. Information only on trespass suspect in the area 544 Venice Boulevard. Suspect is a male, white, tall, bald, white baggy loose, long sleeve, button down shirt, white or khaki pants. Last seen unknown direction. Information only incident 6329.
Check for open mic.
Where are we going, Ron?
location.
What did you hear that I didn't hear, Ron?
Second, go turn 230.
9802 Tabor Street. Any Pacific unit available to respond with the code 3 ADW suspect there now with 14060 identified.
Do you want an RP?
Are you talking about, oh, that? The man with a knife? Over in Venice and we're in Hollywood? Yeah, we'll get there in about 35, 40 minutes.
31.
Yeah, I could probably get there in 25. But yeah, that's the difference between knowing what to do and what not to do. You don't chase everything you hear. I'm literally in Hollywood, and that's in Venice Beach. Not that close. You can go.
Suspect is injured, possibly no longer armed with a knife in front of the location. Code 3, incident 6322.
You're welcome to go, but I'm not going to go to a dude with a knife in Venice Beach while I'm in Hollywood. That's far. That's far to go look for a dude that has a knife. Okay, now let's say I was around the corner, and let's say the cops take him into custody. That's not news. Do you know how many men have knives on them right now? It's not news. It's what you do with that knife. But a man with a knife isn't news. What time is it in Hollywood? What Jamie said. See you later, sir.
7 out of 086878.
Vanessa, I do. There was a traffic collision involving a off-duty police officer.
Okay, February 6, Sherman, east of a lot, 70227,
First name Carmen, last name Portillo.
Head north on North Highland Avenue, then merge onto US 101 North.
RD 2053. Tabor Street is now a ADW focus there now, so code 3 incident 6322.
Continue straight.
There now, Western 6, here, hold back with issue 6338.
In 2.9 miles, take exit 12C onto Vineland Avenue.
317, I just contacted you. Appears to be the park manager and advised her to pass you in.
Any Centerville Spanish-speaking
Female officer to Gold Line Soda Station for a search.
I'm going to tell you investigation 4082 Boulevard in Nevada. On a investigation incident 339 or 985.
I just got 40 again, 6918 Pioneer Boulevard, Southern.
Boulevard, Union North of 36 St. Charles, 894. And now Medina to Taylor Street. Here is a longer section. Here is my room. We are on a floor location.
Kansas Street, West Oak Street. Engine 124 Kansas, response engine 124 Kansas.
Unknown trouble, 623 North Wilmington Boulevard, wireless phase 2 location. Let's go to input 6345 RD 522.
Airport unit, 10459, suspect just left 856 and a quarter Sanborn Avenue. Suspect male, Hispanic, 25 years, dark hair, sweater with bulls on it, black, correction, backpack with white stripes. 22 incident 6346, RD is 204.
Sherman Light, east of Sherman Circle, 8 ever call X-ray 324.
Location showing island break thing. This has been 1692 in RD 1924. One handle the corporate table on 12639 North San Fernando Road at the Super Smoke Shop. Go to 6292 RD 1924. Hey, North Hollywood Unit 211 suspect, Sherman in Coldwater Canyon. See the PR in the super parking lot. Mechanic lecture, black pants, probably very subject. They're now Hispanic. Number 1 involved, no resident, student, no brother. Go to that, 1511.
That was pretty stupid. That was dumb. I don't know why it did that. That was really stupid.
25 Roger.
Post big, Victoria, South Obama, on a gray Audi paper plate.
Okay, 41, go ahead.
Charles, Benjamin Lincoln, Frank Charles, 294.
Yes, suspect to the station.
Lincoln, Frank Charles, 294.
I'm guessing we're gonna miss this, but whatever.
Roger.
You're on the Elliott Street.
Follow that team at Hollywood Station.
Paper plate.
Right, location for mail.
Sticker on, Roger.
Going off the video activation.
Wow.
Premise. Go to incident 6353 in RD 1585. Better, Caldwell. 920 Central 120 and Central 5 versus Wasco, Green, 6355, value 1864.
Here, train track.
1373. 1 Devonshire Street. Side of Denny, suspect male, Indian wearing a gray or blue shirt and shorts. 22 incident 6355 1756. Again, John 491. You're right. 1328. 43 is requesting a Spanish speaker. 3205. Stop for the company. 444 L4, your respondent station was available. 4490.
With 187 pounds. Deep. Hotel. Shoreline. 6 John and Mary.
108. 6 Sherwood Lane, a lot 6 John Henry Mary 447. Repeat the hotel you're to the rear of. 1021 17. Lincoln John Corner 111 Lawrence 2015 on 330. Susan Garvey or John Garvey 134 Jericho Circle for their ranch. Cancel at 5190, cancel about the PR. 31 Darby Avenue at North Darby. 2 incident 6393 at 1789. Please Bravo track 2 channel 42 is clear. Resume normal broadcasting on Valley Road track 2 channel 42.
67 Roger.
Cancel 861 off of incident 6292 will handle.
Thursday, Paper Street, suspect in custody.
At 80W, suspect 6016 Columbus Avenue. Suspect is a neighbor, male, white, no further description. His appearance, elderly female roommate with a chair, code 2 incident 63640 1527. Berkeley County is a subject female officer for the tunnel trouble, 1551 West 60th Street, 1851 West 60th Street. Here.
After
John 509. For the incident number 3. 6257. John 509. You want to connect the transfer for
okay, should be part of the liquor. This roll, which is 6269. That's okay.
Where did you hear us?
102, code 618.
40, 31, 17, 12, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35 will be remaining. Roads of Rinaldi.
24 through block of arrest, CFLS. Aircraft Avenue, Arbor Road, checking further.
32, 44, 46, North 17, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 45 will remain. Roads of Rinaldi, Tampa Avenue, and Woodley.
No, we're not going to a call.
No call units, additional new AEW suspect, 6016 North Clump Avenue. Additional PR calls, and the suspect is a female Hispanic, 80 years, armed with a bat. Still code 2, incident 6364. 1 South Cooper, suspect is a male black, attempting to enter the home, code 2, incident 6377 1255.
Pacific Castelia, incident 6337. Once they do want you clear. This is a call to Drill Street.
Any North Hollywood unit found adult, Lincoln and 410 at the bus stop. Subject male Hispanic, approximately 80 years, wearing glasses, blue jacket, gray pants, holding 2 plastic bags. Subject is oriented and Spanish speaker.
PR is signal the Hispanic wearing glasses, blue shirt, dark blue jeans, blue stand.
2-6379 on 1550.
Bouncer, over.
Rescue 801 to the SIC 2010 Lincoln Park Avenue. Measure from Rescue 260, you cancel the life force. Life force 15. That's 28.
Salinas, this is all about me. And now you. Hi. How are you?
Squad 28, engine 17, Battalion 8. Turn to commercial structure fire, 40 district, 9302, Twitter Boulevard.
Information only on incident 6385.
I think I need some brakes.
Thank you.
19 units, it's going to slide down on Brick Hill Coast War. You could.
Engine squad 37, 911 AF, 178.
Towards hills of the vehicle is a Black Peter Camry, license plate 6 Adam, Cam Tom 902 Adam.
What does my wife do for a living? She's a mother of 3
male Hispanic.
and a wife of 1.
Swerving in and out of the lanes, almost exceeded 2 PRs. Information only in incident 6386. Now 2003 for history. Any of the ones that run away from the located in the hand.
151 Front Street, unit 125.
Green and E on Lincoln Ocean Boy Ocean 10 Extra. Six, if you get my postal location. 11 Rubbish Fire intersection of Francisco Street, James 46, Sheffield and Allen.
Zero rush.
Got it, thank you.
21 out, Mr. Roger. Back to 79, Roger.
Salinas, check out a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. It'll explain what it is I do a lot better than I can tell you.
6016 North Palm Avenue, close to incident.
It's on Netflix called Shot in the Dark.
27.6, Engine squad 164, ALS 6538, Rita Avenue, Unit 1, East Gage Avenue.
21.
Everybody drink. Everybody drink. I'm in LA County. That's where I am. I'm in LA County.
Unit 49 that here does not have access to that building. Stated that the showing has stopped. I agree with Lieutenant Backup Rating, the supervisor, Leadwell, east of Woodley, on 37. Postal Policy for 5018 Brighton Avenue on the side of the property. No gate, no dogs on premise, water and comments. Code 206-6392 early 1205. And George 10. Mr. Rogers will be a white diesel sided license plate 66342 Lincoln 1. Have two from that 11 is also attached to rescue 11 or incident. Oh, yeah. 6 on a white diesel Titan. 66342, Lincoln 1, 2 suspects.
Roger, they're all further away.
19 Oregon fighting with a female black and a blue tank top, blue and red short, white tennis shoes. There's no weapons involved. Code 2, incident 6395. Let's go to 1251.
On 8, on moon, 796. 19 additional info, 7 radio, 125, return low. PR policy cancel, the music is turned off.
1039, verifying it's Lindley or Woodley.
Olympic US 24-187, ambulance 27, 9th and James M. Wood, 9th and James M. Wood, here reporting possible bodies on fire location. Code 3 is 6393 and RD 2033.
Squad 158, radius 14536, 4th Avenue, Dartmoor.
Okay, yeah, where is it?
127 engine 10, engine 236, squad 10, battalion 7, gas leak inside, 1241 Susan Drive, Surrey Street. Utilize the following communications, admin, Blue 1, VS, D17 track, primary tack, D12 track, secondary tack, B11 track, Rick Channel, LA.
26 from Vermont Beverly to 9th and James M. Wood,
Ambulance ADW, 9th and James M. Wood. PR reports that he saw the body on the northbound 110 freeway exited approximately 200 yards from the exit, reading all of that coming from additional information 6393. On the southbound 5 transition at the 60 eastbound. There didn't appear to be any injuries. I wasn't able to stop in time.
Okay, for good 614, 411, 711.
Let's got off into the traffic lane.
Engine 57289. Going in front of stop on the way up and 8 on 7 north item. Sam is
Straight to the line. 32. All right, post 2 is at 9, 2931.
Kilo Zone to respond to our minutes for over 200644 gentlemen. 600.
WAT traffic line with Vehicle 7, Edward King 672. 1400. Alex Street. In my second associated.
Clearance at 6387.
We see that call with the letter, no response. We'll be the
structure fire.
Airplane 68734, David 2. That's 300 Morse Avenue. It's code 2 incident 16 NRD. 939. Consider good things again. This bonus and then empty right pick up. Or GPS. Teacher code 6.
Officer 03 was Kelly Street, also moved, also same prescription. Continue to that 018, 298.
Highway of the Sun Down Travel RV. Contact contact 14 no more 1689 code to pick up. For Nardino, Benjamin Lopez 4332 West Adams number 107. Right. 13893, Reynolds Suite is now located by Henley and Slaughter for doing 6347. Gate 1373.
2106 on 3, Norman Norfolk Hollywood on the 7, 9th and Figueroa. Air reports possible burning body on 9th between Figueroa and 110 freeway. Code 3 and 1020 and party 161.
020644 RE. Door 95 traffic passenger 630 North Avenue. Code 2 incident 163939. All your flavors, I was trying to go through Central and second, 10 9th, and Big Roll. Hollywood unit, time to help found adult, language number 410, code 2 is the 6379.
17, still going to follow up. 17 in court, Obama 4. Edward Robert, Adam Charles, Christmas State.
13 Park, Apartment of the Park. 77th unit, ambulance cutting 6112 South St. Andrews Place, 6112 South St. Andrews Place. Suspect is a female black, no further. Now two victims with a screwdriver, 3 inches 0026, RD 1233. Stand by for additional.
Engine 66, quad 11, Fuller Ave.
17 confirmed 14 at the 11th, and also code 6 at 17 Park, Apartment of the Park.
188, 184, difficulty breathing, 90, Rio Rancho Road, Central Camino Track.
This way, just want to go through from Fire Journey, Bryson Avenue, 26112 South St. Andrews Place. Body supervised Raven 5. Savannah, Steel 1583, did you receive your requested call? No further into 6125. What was your address? Different ambulance cutting at 61. 12 something address, please.
Code for 47, are you clear?
40, Roger, your dispo code for your female mental illness.
7047, Roger.
15, 10, 7. ID. Brown, 40, 727, Street, permanent engine. 4017, control reflex.
Figueroa. 505, satisfied number 19.
Roger.
94 Charles, David Charles, 771, no one, no one.
No, Quaker, that's not true at all. As a matter of fact, Quaker, I would do yourself a favor and stop talking. Otherwise, I'm just gonna block you. I don't like what you've been talking about. So
6393.
just do yourself a favor and shut up.
Restaurant 17018 Devonshire. Code 2176359 ID 1756.
Tom, Ocean, Mary, Lincoln, Ida, Nora, first name of Angelique. Phonetic spelled, Adam, Nora, George, Edward, Lincoln, Ida, Queen, Union, Edward. Resident 383, Western, apartment 132. Female, black over brown, black. 50120, correction. 160. Date of birth, 103186.
That guy's going where we just were. There was a rubbish fire, but somebody said it was a body burning. There was no body burning.
It's find out no trouble, 62 North Wilmington, close to 6345, radio 522.
You've already located it, Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Roger. Rescue in 88 on the radio to the traffic intersection.
180, 190, 180, Green T-shirt 13. 42 incident 0040, Unit 27. Alright. 355, verify, 044, empty enter.
Roger.
355, stand by.
I warned him.
Conditions of probation indicated. Tomlin, Jamie Marie, female Hispanic man.
Uh-oh, Hollywood's here.
180, date of birth 510.
Oh yeah.
1986.
Oh yeah.
Adam 57, can we get a temporary log off? We're switching shots to the
Got some lights going on for that shoot.
Well, there's some money.
Hey there, 9. Can you see one of warrants on 2 X-ray? David Paul, 5.
Watch for where we're going to attach you.
279 Inland Lane, Rockport Way.
4 BCD unit down.
And there's base camp. It even says base camp.
4 Mary Norrie, Mary 705. 07 Victor Robert.
I put him on timeout.
220. Units on the watch. Good night.
Good night. Oh, the ambulance ran Bryant in Laurel Canyon.
Okay, so rescue 47 to the 6.
41 in RD 1944. 2 X-ray David Paul 561 no warranty. Correction 1991 Toyota SB to Amaro Manual. 144 southbound, gonna have 104. 87,
I just put new brakes on here.
23, said in the alley behind the shop.
South number 89501 on the radio cross on Diablo.
2017 Toyota Sports Van, Jennifer A. Willis or Jim E. Willis, 1399 Lucero Street, Camarillo.
Can I take truck? 385 come in.
211 Siege, completed dispatch, 401 South Park Street.
57, can you just send a 20 back, please?
There's a possible NCR and missing juvenile.
Yes, Ron. I am streaming through my phone.
Head shop, Los Angeles, Cadillac.
Thanks, Raymond.
14 was a rover number on that.
DM, I want to move where you're at. You want to trade? Actually, hold on a second. Is it flat where you're at, or are there mountains and hills? If there's mountains and hills, I want to go where you're going. I don't want to live where it snows and it's flat. JR, I don't care how well you know LA. That's not what the job entails.
628 North, South Central.
And no, I'm not hiring. I mean, I am, but I can tell it's not you. No offense. If you have to tell me how well you know LA, then I'm not. Now, if you told me that you've been chasing stories for a year and to check out your page so I can see your footage, then maybe we'll talk. But I'm guessing you want me to give you a camera, a car, a computer, some gas money, right?
4030 South right now.
I'm probably the only YouTuber, and I'll call myself a YouTuber because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm YouTubing. I'm probably the only YouTuber that tries to lose fans. It's kind of like a stand-up comedian when he tries to clear a room. If you're in on the joke, you're laughing. If you're not in on the joke, you're going to get up and walk out. Garrett Godfrey, he spent 20 minutes once adjusting his microphone. Actually, I take that back, 10 minutes. He spent 10 minutes. He didn't say a word for 10 minutes. And all he did was adjust his microphone. And 10 minutes is a really long time. 1 minute's a long time, but imagine 10 of them. Just adjusted his microphone for 10 minutes. Half the place left, the other half was just cracking up. It's because the half that was cracking up, they get it. They got it.
To Hope and Temple.
South Harbor, 315 South Harbor, 0358. Already to May 23.
Response 20, large responding to space on Wilshire, Wilson to 81.
Alley is a white trailer with green.
Ron, you've been trying to guess where I am all day. How'd I get from Culver City to Covina? Whew. You crazy. Don't worry about where I am, sir. Doesn't make a difference, does it? Right.
10 units indicated that suspect are now closer to Vermont on the lower front, suspect does male, black
I just called 36 miles west, 730 West Carson Street, South Bend,
63 in RD.
Yep, quicker you are. Let's see how long you last. And the next time won't be timeout. It'll be permanent. The power of the finger. Ha 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 ha.
191, enter ALS, 10341, Ireland Drive, Russell Street.
Just for runner.
Are you clear?
Hi, Marco. Told you, no locations.
On arrival.
Yeah, Quaker. I'm furious. I'm so mad. So pissed, dude.
76, come in.
So mad. Kim, I am in Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Avenue, code 6395, RD.
Hey, it's my turn.
69, Roger. City code 740 unit equipped to respond to the cottage purchase. AW suspect will shirt and Vermont today 223.
Highway.
I'll spoke to supervisor. 20 miles right. And your suspects are now street level.
We're going to go try to assess him.
The other one exiting the street level.
We're asking him questions.
Rescue 264, Roger. He just called again. Rescue 829, cancel. Rescue 264, let us know if you want PD.
2839, just fine. Engine squad 14, difficulty breathing. 1011 West 91st Street, 25, South Vermont Avenue.
272, and already 221.
North Old Depot Plaza at the Transport Transit Center. 2 passengers refusing to leave. Bus number 9556. Suspect Mount Black 6230, wearing all black. Code 2773, already 1751.
Susie. Well, that's what you get for thinking.
Code 74, 12, stand by for additional.
I can't predict the news, Susie. If I could, I would definitely be in a different industry. I'd probably be in the gambling industry. But I'm
said that they just borrowed the phone to contact SD.
not into that.
Mostly went to the shop.
Alright, so here we go. I got you bucked up. Bummer. Diamond, no need to apologize. I don't even know what you apologized for. Quicker, don't talk to my people like that.
49. You put it in the message to our NBC.
Okay, 11, stand by.
Get to it, one more. 10130. Flashback on the 6 of 181.
The suspect is going to be with the
31 shows code 6 on 10th Avenue, South Vernon.
on Charlotte. Military on 6 William Adam Boy 054. 19 Lago Utility. Tammy Leah Chauvin 2550 Port Stella Camarillo. Additional on your ADW suspect there now at 555 West Temple Street. The suspect is a male Hispanic wearing a backpack, gray sweater, blue pants, and Vans shoes, black in color. He should be in the corner of Hill and Temple. PR standing next to the parking lot.
Hello, Silver Fox.
The cathedral. 19835, are you clear?
95 on 90.
Diamond, I don't know if you should have disposed that information.
3. Here, so see there's waiting as long as you might have still gone.
Diamond, I was in your town. Did you try to find me?
1 boy Union Mary Sam Edward Robert. 1 boy Union Mary Sam Edward Robert. Last in Eastbound 57 from
Scott, do you do these streams with? What do you do these streams with? Oh, my phone. Yeah, it's my phone. It's my phone.
Full direct to suspect female black, no further description. Monitor comments for additional. Code 2, incident 81, RD785.
It's an iPhone. iPhone
You might be going the opposite way.
11.
At the corner of McKinley and Boston, right at the railroad tracks.
But there are search.
And Roger.
7 WS. 26T55, we're code 6 on Brand.
Kind of, Susie. Kinda. More like the cameraman. There's a few of us. There's a show that followed some of us around. And you can check out that show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. Or you can just watch me. Sometimes, Susie, you go down rabbit holes. And I'm guessing you were floating around YouTube and you came across something live.
10334 North Delta Avenue.
That's okay, high maintenance. You know why you got blocked, right?
1745.
You said false information. I called you out on it, and then you yelled at me. I'm still curious, what court order were you talking about?
7076, I show you on a traffic stop, La Brea and 9th, and inside your stash, La Brea corridor.
Bye, Quaker. It's my stream, sir, not yours. Like I said, I'm really good at losing customers. I'm really good at losing fans. Sometimes I'll block you, and then people will make new accounts and come back. Right, high maintenance?
Between Temple and 3rd, the suspects and the possible victim are still inside the vehicle parked in front of us.
What do you want, Ron? Like,
my stack and can advise the BC series EVO.
4121, you're heading 141, common assist 925, 911A, 13070 Valley Boulevard at Winchell's Donuts. Second hand from customer, male white, 20s, box shirt, black shorts, loitering at low. Staying inside, has nice fat whiskey, by customer only, NFC tax
6340, we'll be north of Intro.
Straight back, Roger. It's clear, still standing by. A25, is there a SB unit that can handle incident 619?
Hold on, I'll check out what Washington.
I know, Mathis. A lot of times what'll happen is somebody will show up here trolling, and then they turn into a fan. I'm still curious on what you're talking about, Diamond. And you said that there's a bunch of stringers up there talking crap on me. I met the main stringers up there. They weren't talking crap on me. They were super nice. DM, in the month of November, I've kind of been going live every day. I do go live most of the nights I work. There's some nights where I just don't want to hang out and pretend to be nice or talk to you guys. So, but for the most part, I'll stream a little bit of every night I work. Yeah, it says the same thing it says on the front, it says on the back. Ron, that's a long story. Google LOUDLABS art. Go to images, and you'll see some of the story and why.
9037 Victor Lincoln Tom 102.
And that's what you should do, Allie. And that's what you should do. And I appreciate that.
2017 BMW sedan. Jerry N. Gilman 2629 Via Oliveira, Palos Verdes. It's called Alpha.
Kim, Shot in the Dark. And there's also one on True TV. Well, not anymore. It was. Uh-oh. It's called Stringers LA. You can find that on this channel. Or Shot in the Dark you can find on Netflix.
Here, gray yellow shirt. 094
Thank you, Junior. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of a problem, though. The good news is, you know I'm not a bullshitter. Unless you see me smirking while I'm saying it. But it's good and it's bad. It's bad because sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble. It's good because people believe what it is I say.
Anthony Gabriel Beltran, 6700 Amigo Avenue, Reseda.
Yeah, you got some transients that are living here in these mobile homes. One guy walking around down here. Let's take a look at this guy. Close station number 6018. R21, show all the home next door units, send us a watch.
76, 76, disregard.
9 Calif of Charles, 625163 California. Last of Vida, Boyd Adam, Ida David Adam, first of Christopher, Charles Henry, Robert Ida, Sam Tom, Ocean Paul, Henry Edward Robert, 1333 East Adams Boulevard, this city, male black, black over brown, 6 foot 200, COB of 625, 1967. Can I get wants and warrants, NCIC came in.
2039 Roger, Olympic clear.
96 area, we'll take it from Sepulveda in Manchester.
Cancel incident 0097, all units 14867, responding code 3, Sepulveda in Manchester, to 9217 Airport Boulevard.
I can see, but you got multiple RVs back here that are being lived out of, so you guys might have to figure a way to get no evidence of parties on the street.
Ron, they're learning.
Yeah, Raj, like I said, like, there was one guy that I had, he was out here when we first came overhead. You can't see from where you guys are at, because it's about halfway, I'd say about a half block south of where you guys are at in this alleyway. It's a trailer, and the guy was outside the trailer, walked back inside.
2888 Western in Washington,
I don't know about all that. Some of them think they do, but I don't know about all that. RVG. Some of them try.
2182, can I make clear incident number?
I'm not a big fan of that. Now, obviously, if they injured somebody, that's one thing, but...
On Western, north of 49th Street, on 8 Mary, George Young, 656. Engine. West on Diablo Drive.
3956 Charles indicated, verify your location, also you need to go through them.
2839 code 4 system custody, Wilshire, Vermont.
Please skip on the 56 Charles Wilshire, Vermont, in custody. And 839 stand by their surface.
Working on 60.
Yeah, well.
The jumper tables respond back to Tabor.
That sucks.
I heard only 10739 West Glendale. Mostly coming from Lancashire, Riverside near the Coffee Bean. If you heard one gunshot, nothing else seen or heard. Code 2 incident 105 at 8:15:67. Okay. You repeat your last message? I know 126.
For any
3 hours and I haven't got out of the car, except to pee. That's not good.
16, I'm already around the corner. I'll take the jump.
That's not good at all.
Cancel 13.
Hopefully we can find some. I mean, at least a car fire. Let's go find something.
7 Don Diablo Drive. Suspect number 1 is the wife. Suspect number 2 is the daughter. Monitor comments. It's code 2 incident 104 8391.
1585, Roger.
Engine 93 squad 131 6 ALS 5669 Katrina Place.
Now that's a story. Up in Pasadena, man. Drunk driver hit an Uber.
John Ocean M 320.
Go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Red 5 en route.
Adam 12, 10 8.
Oh.
Down Ocean, Adam 320.
Adam 12 to Red 5.
I copy your 10-8. Check the board.
25 Sam X-ray George 296. 14 injury ALS Normandy Avenue West 98th Street.
I'm taking any additional units. So, patient. 2 offenses in carrying the alley. You Fiscal incident 5639.
An additional unit 1856 Street to clear an alley.
Code 4 prior to our arrival. No AFR.
The warrant 2001 Infinity 4-door to Iris. Gramajo. 130 North Alexandria, Patent 114.
There's a board. Yeah. I call it the board. Some people call it MDC, MDT, whatever it's called. It's basically a chat room.
318 Roger. 400 West Entry. 225 calls on my stack.
Attention requesting an additional unit 5400 West Century Boulevard. 976. 25 around. 14 EL 1425.
7 has a code 4 there. You can count me out that call.
14 EL 1, confirm you're in Ransom 14 EL 2. Okay, so 57 there.
It's a place for us to communicate with each other without going over the radio, especially when I'm live. Even when I'm not live, some people sit next to competition or could be near competition. No one cares.
Code 6 in Normandy.
Another place you can go to grinders?
Mathis, I don't like the radio. I keep it down, to be honest with you. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear it.
Approach 5 110 4 Frank Edward George 404. There's no warrant. It says 1986. Phonetically spelled across the sunset.
Possible 459 suspect.
Do you ever get robbed?
Camelot Way.
You're sitting alone in the dark. I talk to Rob all the time. I don't think he's working right now.
Banging on the windows and doors. Code 2, incident 117, RD 1804. 919 North on Van Nuys. Piers in a dark green Toyota RAV4. Incident.
I saw him actually over the weekend. He was He was in Sacramento while we were there, and he went 10-8 with me for a little bit. Do you want to come rob me? Is that why you're asking?
Adam,
DM.
David, Ida.
You coming to rob me on my camera and computer and phone? All the things that you know I have in here? Cali Field, I have in the past, but mostly you can't predict where the crazy is gonna happen. But long lines are news. Nowadays, the craziness is shot with people's cell phones and then given to the news. So, if any of you guys are near some craziness on the day after Thanksgiving, please send me your crazy footage. All right, thank you. We're done.
Cancel engine 011528 handle 26 NB. For change from funeral. The flashlight flashing through the mailbox. The additional entry 0117
7941 South Kenmore, code 217-125, already 2045.
Not fun at all.
You said you sent us a last call. 2845 pressure. Is the location, unknown location of victim.
Irish, I don't answer that question, sorry.
501.
It's the most common question, and I don't answer it.
Code 3 from Rampart Campo 271 from Airport.
27 possible 417. Additional observation code 421.
Mild West. All good, thank you, no need.
It's going to be incident 4707.
73 rescue chest pain, 75
Paul, I had it on during the opening statement,
24,
and I think it's interesting.
So 1977 Winnebago.
But my whole thought process was they've spent the past 3 years trying to take away the past instead of concentrating on the future. You know, a lot of, and it's funny too, because the older I get, I'm negative Nelly all the time, man. I'm learning not to be. The older I get, the more negative Nelly I am. I get it from my dad. But, you know, trying to be positive. Like, people leave comments here. It's like, I'm going to unsubscribe to you because it's boring. How about you just unsubscribe? Why do you have to, like, say it? You know you're allowed to do things without telling people?
Guys, community hospital, subject male, 37 years.
Crazy, huh?
By no means, no weapons involved. Code 2 incident 120,
So,
3943.
the impeachment thing, it's, they spent the past 3 years trying to change the past instead of, if they would have put all that energy into the future, maybe we wouldn't be going through what we're going through now. It's sad for the country. It really is.
And then I'll put your vehicle rover on. Identify on.
It makes you want to be on neither side. It really does. Because they're both idiots. They're both wrong.
Roger, there shouldn't be. B1 code. Traffic stop Chase and Sunnybreak, 7 Victor King, 957. 3322. When you relog on, I'll add it in.
City 49 Capital Unit, the supervisor, shows handler. Adam 19, that on the west corner. 120, are you clear? Or emitted from our log on. Evan D2 go. This area has associated left of
43, stand by.
Mathis, it depends on where you are. And absolutely, But it depends on what city you live in. If you don't live in the LA market, I can't put your footage on TV unless it's spectacular, like a tornado or an animal rescue or something like that. But if it's a car fire, or let's say it's a semi-truck fire and you're in Arizona, that's not going to sell here in Los Angeles. But if you have that semi-truck on fire here in Los Angeles, yeah, I might be able to do something with it.
120.
90, Roger.
16, when I say call on license plate 7 Union George Robert. 1931.
You're in Pomona? Well, I have Pomona pretty well covered, but yeah, of course, anything you grab, send it my way, Scott@loudlabs.com.
Roger.
53, cancel up in 6333. 859 will handle.
Alright, decisions. I want to say no. I'm going to say no. Absolutely, I can do anything I want. It's my YouTube. I'm in charge. Well, hello, Mr. Sharp. Yeah, I got dad duties, and I did not like today, yesterday, however you want to look at it. My body wasn't happy, so I got to do it all over again today. I should probably head in.
Engine 116 medical alarm 18809 Bonham Avenue, East 22nd Street.
Charles. Didn't I email you?
Code 6 on Vista Road. Well, maybe 496.
Can you repeat your call to Vista?
You didn't get back to me, right?
423 was 4 in the ones.
5881.
No, you didn't. Well, you should.
20 on 60, Roger.
Get back to me.
6 Vista and Melrose on 1.
I totally thought I emailed you.
Road of exposition on a black Volkswagen Jetta under base.
843, were you able to log on?
Yeah, we're on the phone with communications. Thank you.
No email? Who did I send it to?
28120
I sent it to Corrupt. Did you check Corrupt, or are you checking your other one?
2315 South Ave, 2834, 2834, 2 arrive. May I be notified?
Sent.
So 353 shows back in 49.
Yeah. November 10th.
23, Roger.
You want me to send it to Yahoo? Is that what you're saying? Don't send it to Corrupt?
Are they query?
We did not request for them.
Hey, negotiator 455 8330 Louise Avenue, the Paragon Bar, Grill. Incident 28, ID 1795.
Sent. Well, I sent it to Corrupt. It says it. It straight says I sent it. But whatever. I just sent it to the other. All of it. Diamond, I was in all of it. Charles, I think I have an idea what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do nothing, but we're going to do something about the nothing. We'll talk about it. But you're on a laptop, right? You're not on a desktop. No, Paul, I haven't. I have not. I hear it's awesome.
23, 15, 20 on top. 42. Fort Charles John Williams 296.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're on your phone now. I figured that, but you're doing our work on the laptop, right?
Well, male mental illness. See the pure like the best stop is running in Central. The male black on a blue shirt, brown short, blue shoes. Monitor college code 2-145, party 1346.
At 415-56399 Wilshire Boulevard, the Ace Hotel.
Oh, Gamer 987. My apologies. It's so boring. My bad. Been here what, 3 hours? And I haven't got out of the car except to go pee. Ron, I started the stream with an energy drink. I'm gonna be calling it a night soon. I don't want to drink another energy drink, and I'll be happy that it's in my refrigerator for tomorrow.
413 man 1236 West 84 Place. The first male unknown on top of PR's vehicle is code 2 incident 143 and already 1250.
Well, what are you doing that for?
North overhead.
I'm coming out, Roger.
You should show me a follow of that scene to the station.
Next 16, Roger.
If I sent you some footage, would you give me video credit? Where, on what though? Like, what do you want me to do with the footage? Like, you want me to try to put it on the news and sell it? That probably won't work from Bakersfield unless it's a big story. I'm not gonna put your footage on YouTube unless it's LOUDLABS footage. And if you notice, I have 20 cameramen. Do you see any of their names as credit on YouTube? If you're part of the company, you're part of the company.
Are you able to run plates and people from your MDC?
13. Is there a beach unit available to handle incident 6165 Ocean?
Diamond, yes.
Ocean Front Correction, Sunset Avenue, Ocean Front 2667.
6876. Response to the White Founded Office.
Good night, Irish.
76 bucks.
15843, be advised. We keep getting the message. Says missing, required authentication.
Alright, I'm getting mad.
14 E13 on incident 6165, identify. Receiving.
1411.
Headed. Center Ringer 5858 West Boulevard. 58 building is incident 154.
Every 17, you can cancel out of 11. 100%. Everyone on my screen will be primary.
Not necessarily, Califield. I don't need a bunch of terrible cell phone footage clogging up my page.
PR for a better location. 3118 over the Hulu. Your status?
985 will handle.
But I appreciate you thinking that. I've learned, man, footage isn't what keeps this page going. It's what gets people interested, but that's not what keeps them going. Well, if you're talking real legit quality, why you want to waste it on my YouTube page? Go give it to the news.
This is 1327 here, possible male mental illness, now possible suicide. Running at Central, running at Central. PR call back, please because possible walking in traffic, then disconnect line. Now code 3, incident 145, party 1346.
High maintenance, you don't know that. You just said places and I said yes. I was everywhere in Sacramento. From the south to the north to the east to the west.
Black, ex-girlfriend, 30 years, 390, gray shirt, black shirt on top, gray hat. No weapons involved. Code 2 incident 160 RD.
Kelly Field, if I cared about subscriptions, then maybe I would think about it. But that's not what's going to get me subscriptions. Thank you. Kim? Not really.
Hollywood Unit 211 suspect, Hollywood and Highland.
That makes sense.
White 4-door IS300 Lexus.
Wasn't I just there?
Comments for additional code 2 incident 161 RS 636.
Are you asking me or are you telling me? Junior, are you asking or are you telling? Either way, you're wrong, but I'm just curious if you're asking or telling.
It is assigned to the hit run on Van Nuys and Millbank. Did you want to cancel them off of it? People are trying to cross the Crescent Heights, then on David Sam Charles 466. 2655, cancel your response to incident 00939023 panel.
Yeah, Vero, I do. I really, really do. And you wonder why I'm a smartass about it, because I'm over it. There was a stream where I didn't say a word. That's my favorite stream so far. Carol, because it gets irritating. Now, are you talking like, why am I aggressive to the audience, or why am I aggressive while I work? I'm aggressive while I work because it's a competitive business. I'm aggressive to my audience because I'm tired of being asked the same question over and over. I ain't no one's puppet. Southeast. It's been a boring night so far. It's been a really boring night. I don't even know what that is. We're all...
Log on without being redeployed.
Alright, send me this to the last call. 35 Roger. 917 on Lady 1749, 917 on Lady, cancel over that 84. Over GOA.
Tier 1, removal incident 02600, tag through, more never close 6.
Any northeast unit, power suspect, 2015 Squadron Drive, to the parking lot with the bill, using black top, black hood, sweater, black jeans. We're looking for PR to the bill, using the lead, 2, incident 171, RD, 542.
County 3 and 700.
36, West 84th Place, 1236, West 84th Place. Supposed to be in 70170 or 1265, 772 to unidentified. From 1236 West 84th Place. Call that 52 there. So, code 2 and on the first description on top of the PR vehicle, the female and the male heard arguing. The PR disconnected the line originally.
Right there now, 501 Stevens Avenue, 501 Stevens Avenue, 311. Code 3, incident 174, and north 168.
Squad 5 units all stop. Squad 5 units put up on the station upon completion of your call. 28, 25, on 4 South Lincoln, right 547, showing a...
Steven, you should probably ask them. Right? I don't know. I'm really trying, guys. Like I said, at this point, I'll take a car fire. More like, or what?
On a code 37 vehicle, sequence 20th. Enter 162, squad 161, entry ALS 13115, South Cordery Avenue, West 130th Street.
7 Southwest City, 1422, Croissant, across the sunset.
Topata, we're gonna snuff you out.
2825 requesting a backup area and a supervisor and a code 6-year-old vehicle currently in 20th facing southbound. Unknown amount of occupants.
69 for best number 1.
$69 for Venice and Vermont. Airtime, Roger.
How all units respond southbound from 20.
Responding to the backup Gramercy and 20th response southbound from 20th only.
Yes, I am streaming with my phone.
Have one occupant vehicle.
$28.25 has one occupant in the vehicle.
One item type vehicle park.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Rescue 32.
I just called 32 on call 543 East Canyon Heights Drive, Coastal Road.
That's not good at all. How'd that happen? Ouch. I'm in trouble.
21, you can show for first one, she gave it 23 drivers. Control, there's no code 4. Suspect's not in custody. It's fishy and Zoic this night. Open frequency, there's no code 4.
Main pressure.
And reference.
You go ahead and download all of them.
Alright, sufficient units only, Gramercy and 20th. Responding to downgrade.
Code 16, code 15, about
60, Roger.
50, code 50.
50, Roger.
Church 30, I think that's big one back.
Oh, that makes me so mad.
Roger, Roger.
So stupid. So dumb. So dumb. Ugh.
National Code 2 incident 188 RD 321.
They're 10 square.
Air 10 square.
Investigation that person down on 111 East Adams Boulevard.
200230, code 6 on the backup.
20L230, Roger.
Yeah, you said you can go check on the backup.
2897, Roger.
Suburban.
Hey, 53, we're code 6 on the ground campus.
2853, 2853, Roger.
Adam 71, also going to be code 6 on the back.
Engine 35, squad 115. Just be 16623 Jeanette Avenue. Dawn Drive. Engine and squad 6, unconscious patient, 26303 Southwestern Avenue, Hillcrest Avenue.
Engine Rescue 87, chest pain 16640, Devonshire Street.
Quid 33, BLS assault 45336 Andale Avenue, East Avenue, H14.
Right.
Mary, Ida, Lincoln, Nora, Edward, Robert. Only one additional unit. You have to stand by, please, on cancel. 47.
Ending the stream isn't going to get me a story any quicker.
40 seconds.
Here's more Gramercy 20 suspect in custody.
Right now, what you guys are doing is dealing with what we all deal with every night. It's a weight game. It's like fishing. You don't catch a fish every time you go fishing. But you still go fishing, don't you? It's the name of the game.
61216, 6L67598, 6A6.
Engine 101, outdoor fire. 734 Amherst Avenue, 6th Street.
Roger. Roger.
Right on, Madre. That'll keep you busy. That's what I should be doing instead of wasting my time streaming. I should be uploading.
8628 West Harold Way, code 2 incident 0184 ID 648.
Person down, LMU Drive.
I got you, Mathis. Nah, I was looking up something else that got me upset.
1781, 1781, man woman is speed 18402 Halstead Street. Code 2 incident 196, ready 1767. 1791, roger that, sir. You shows en route, please. 363 route. William Wilson, roger. 507 radio call.
Engine and Squad 31, ALS Assault 16453 Colorado Avenue, Jackson Street. Engine and Patrol 79, outdoor fire 12744, Pair Blossom Highway, 127th Street East.
Incident 202 and RD 351.
I played golf on Friday and Monday. I played Friday and Monday. Good night, Ali.
775. Meet me at the station, please. Adam, 5001, what's up, home?
Diamond, I understand you're having a hard time, but maybe you shouldn't make it always about you. I do understand you're having a hard time. People said that they'll pray for you, but you have this thing where everything is about you, and we understand your name is High Maintenance Queen. We get it, but maybe slow your roll. Just a suggestion.
Martin Luther King, male black, 60 years, jeans. Operator, 203-1341.
I'm making it 80 degrees suspect there now, 1717 East Mariachi Plaza.
Conscious 17238 Chatsworth.
Surprised the Kiosko male, no shirt, wearing shorts, throwing rocks at vehicles. It's code 3 incident, Christian, incident 1204, RD 453, step by for additional. 7146 Melrose and plugs and black SUV paper plates. 53 GDW suspect 10 now, 1717 East Mariachi Plaza. Code 3 incident 204, RD 453.
Engine 41, fire alarm, 1670 East 120th Street, Compton Avenue.
Southeast, looking forward to it. When you think you're getting out here? Looking forward.
77 feet advance, Solely 31, Solely 31, Piston 44 suspect. Western and Florence at the Jack in the Box, suspect metal black clothing. PR armed with a metal golf club, not letting suspect leave. Code 3 incident 207 RD 1243.
You only get one swing with the club, make it count. It will break. Next year, that's like a month and a half. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Good night, Caesar.
Your unknown trouble, 7062 North Van Nuys Boulevard is 14932 Sherman Way. Incident 193.
I think I'm about to say goodnight too.
Calling units 453, 453, additional on the ATW suspect right now, 1717 East Mariachi Plaza, Los Angeles. Suspect male Hispanic wearing no shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes. The delinquents of unknown narcotic.
Incident Patrol 91, Squad 118, difficulty breathing, 15340 Casino Drive, Miramar Drive.
Oh, if that's the case, Southeast, we probably won't play then. I respect the game and the courses that I play. Sorry. You can do that at a driving range, but if you do that on the tee box, we're not playing together.
Any notation accomplished, ETA suspect 3718 empty. Unknown person was seen inside PR's four-door blue Toyota Camry approximately 3 minutes ago. Suspect is possibly still on the PR's property. It's code 2, incident 209 1171.
Not so much an epic putt-putt place, but we have an iconic putt-putt place. It was in the movie... It was in the movie The Karate Kid back in the 80s. They have some night putt-putt places, but no epic putt-putt, just the iconic one.
Metro.
Alright, there's the yawn. Alright, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Sorry.
48, Squad 147, 911 hang up with Sage, Home Avenue. Engine 182, Squad 184, ALS Ignition, 1106 McKinley Avenue, Canyon Way.
Any supervisor response code 2.
898, Roger.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but hopefully I can grab something on the way home. If I do, I ain't turning you guys back on. I'm just going to do it. Like I said, you can do things without showing people or telling people. It does exist. Think about that the next time you type something that you're going to do. Just do it. You don't have to tell everybody, but yet here I am telling you what I'm going to do. I think that calls me a hypocrite. All right, guys, have a good one. I will speak to you in the future. I will be out again tomorrow or today, however you look at it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right? I should put up old stuff. Maybe I will. We'll see. Anyways, catch you guys on the next one. Later, losers.